All right, so welcome back, crew. So as you see, what I'm holding in my hand, we'll be doing some wiring today. We'll be wiring the ignition switch. Also, we're gonna go ahead and wire up the wiper motor, and we're gonna, if we get to it, we'll wire up the heater as well. Actually, we will get to it first because that's the first thing we're gonna do is hook up the heater and the heater motor. But first, I have to take the original one apart, and I'll show you guys what I mean. I've took all of the guts out of this heater module, whatever, and this is just the face of it because I reuse that. And I took out all the gears here, all the gears and the parts, and we will actually put them in a dash. I've already pre-drilled my hose in a dash, and we will reassemble it. So stand by for this video, guys. We're gonna get right into it. All right, so we went on ahead and put our heater strip up there. I got up there straight as I guess I could get it. I guess it's at a little angle. Only bad thing about it is once you put that on there, it's like a sticker. And I take it off of this piece here, just so I have it there. And now I'm going to put these back in. I took them off. Here they was mounted on that there, which I took off. Alright, so this is the heater control, and this cable attaches to that. So let's go ahead and try to see if we can attach that. I like to try to attach these cables before I put it behind my bracket, because it's just hard to put back there. So I'll leave that like that, and we won't tighten up everything. I'll let it hang. Don't want to cooperate with me. Guess I want to take it all the way out. Alright, here we go. And these you have to adjust anyway once you get it in position. My hands are too fat. Wow. All right, let me see. Let me turn you guys off. Let me do it. Okay, so I got my switches placed in the dash. Now everything should be basically plug and play. I do know that this switch here to the AC and the off and on, need to hook these back up together, and it's a 3-prong in there. It's gonna be hard to do with one hand, but and I normally tape these up afterwards. There we go. And I'll put some tape over that, and everything else is a plug and play. You got your ground, you got your fuse relay here, and I'll figure out everything where these go. Got your ground. Alright, then you got your blue. And this right here is going to be to your relay over there. Alright, let's go ahead and hook it up. Alright, so now we got the ignition switch here. This is a 4-post ignition switch, and it's pretty much labeled. You just got to make sure you find the color-coded wires. So you got the pink wire here, which is the ignition, would be connected to the ignition. Okay, which is, let's see, it's not that much light. So you got the ignition here for the pink one. The red is the battery, which here is on the bottom. And then you got the brown, which is the accessory, which will go to that post. And then you got your purple, which is not, well, it's shown on the diagram here. The purple is the neutral safety switch. And this here will hook up the purple to the start position. And this one here is the start position. So let's go ahead and get that wired up. Get my heat gun and we'll heat these up. Alright, so in this kit, with the Speedway wire harness, it comes with your ignition switch, it comes with your alternator switch here, which I got a different setup, so I won't be using that wire, but I won't cut it yet. I'll just go ahead and have it laid back like that, just in case I may need it for something else. And I also, after I get through wiring everything, you can see my neutral safety switch here. I'll run that down to the alternator. And actually, on this particular setup here, I run this a little different. But actually, after I get through with everything, to protect my harness, I just wrap it up with that black tape. That way nothing to come apart, and I just put that through the dash. Alright, so I'm not sure if you guys can see, but the last two wires that we'll hook up, we already did the ignition switch and we did the heater unit, and also we're going to do the wiper motor switch. So I'll put my connectors, the two butt ends on this here, and we will wire this up last. And these already got the heat shrink on it, so that'll be a lot easier. Now I got wipers. Once I get my power, of course. Alright guys, so that's another quick tip video for you guys. We hooked up 3 components. We went on ahead and got the heater and put the heater knobs up in there, hooked the heaters up. We also did the ignition switch, and we ran the purple wire down, which I hooked that down to the alternator. And then we also did the wiper motor switch. So got my dimmer switch on there, fix my brake pedal, my light. I'm waiting for my gauges. Hooked up the ignition switch, hooked up all the switches for the heater, And that's cigarette lighter that works. Put a billet knob on it so everything will match. And all the wires are nice and neat. Underneath there, everything's hooked up. So I'm fitting. The only thing I got left is just gauges. So hey, like I tell everybody, guys, if you got a good cigar, a fast car, truck, smoke them if you got them. CJ is out, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.